Welcome, my name is Toms and this is Mindfulness and Yoga with Toms. Today we have a bit unconventional class. It was a bit rainy, so we get under the roof. A bit of challenging poses, holding poses, and all kinds of interesting mixes. Hope you enjoy this class. As always, smile and be present. Find yourself onto the mat. Let's start the day with a smile. Okay, then let's start. Looks like we're just two of us. At the moment, there might be more people coming anytime. But we start where we are. So, with inhalation, lifting your hands up to the sky. Try to really reach and stretch. And with exhalation, bring them down in front of your chest. Pray position. Close your eyes. Feel free to keep them in a pray position or cover your heart. Up to you. And then we will enchant mantra Om with gratitude. So mantra Om consists of three sounds: A, O, and N. And most importantly, we just try to feel those vibrations inside of our body. So take a deep inhale into your belly, into your chest. And before we start the physical part of the practice, let's set the intention for the class. Something that will help us to choose the different options and variations. Something that will help us evaluate how successful was our practice today. This intention could be anything. Could be feel more relaxed, feel more energized, or just stay here for whole duration of the class. Anything you like. And whenever ready, let's gently open up the eyes, reach your hands up to the sky. One more time. Exhalation forward, bend all the way down, and let's move with the breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Synchronize the movements with your own breathing. Each inhale up, each exhale down. You don't need to follow any pattern here. Continue. Slower the breath, slower the movements. And next exhalation, let's stay down here for a couple of breaths. And with next inhalation, roll forward into the tabletop position, preparing for cat and cow. With inhalation, open up the chest, chin up, and with exhalation, chin to the chest, pelvis forward. Squeeze yourself, arms firmly into the ground. Each inhale open, each exhale close. Follow on the rhythm of your own breathing here. pelvis goes forward with exhalation, chin to the chest, and inhalation, pelvis upward, chin up, shoulders back and down. Activate your upper back. And with next exhalation, child's pose. Roll yourself down, forehead onto the ground, sit down on your heels, slide your arms forward and hold it for 5. Observe your body 4. Notice where you're touching the ground. Notice the distribution of the weight onto the mat. 3. 2. And 1. Inhalation, lift your head up, slide into the puppy pose. Arms go forward, chest on the ground. Let's hold it for 10. So the butt should be up and the chest should be on ground, butt goes up, yeah, puppy pose. You could slide even more forward so the chest gets closer to the ground. Should be really nice shoulder stretch here. Keeping your arms as straight as possible. Five. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Sphinx. Bend your elbows, bend your knees, separate your knees. Open up the chest, shoulders back and down, feet together, chest forward, and feel the lower back. Let's activate the lower back and then also upper back, pushing your shoulder blades into the ground. Natalie, would you like to be adjusted?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So this is nice pose. I like to come and check the people. So try to push your hands firmly to the ground and slightly pull them without sliding. So you can bring your shoulders back and down and push your chest forward. So you're really pushing your chest forward and really try to feel the lower back and activate, squeeze those muscles here and squeeze them there. And if you feel like it, you can always separate your knees a bit more to have a bit more stretch in your hips. And I really love this pose because it's really gentle, really calm, but really powerful as well. And you can have a control and decide how deep you want to go in there. And it's really nice for the lower back. If there's any pain there, it just stretches it out, and you can really pull the chest forward as you pull your hands towards yourself. And then you can really open up here, and then you can activate all the lower back muscles. You can activate upper back muscles as you pull your shoulders back, chest forward, and you can always lift your chin up and look up here. Having even that neck stretch here as well. And then from here, let's go for a twist over to your right side. Look over your right shoulder, and let's hold it for 5. Try to keep your shoulders back and down. 4. Twisting your chest a bit as well. 3. 2. And 1. Inhaling to the middle, chin up, look up, shoulders back and down, activate your back. Exhaling, twist to your left. Look over your left shoulder. Hold it for 5. 4. Remind yourself your intention of the practice here. 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling to the middle, chin up, look up. Exhalation down onto the ground. Feel free to release any tension here, and whenever ready, with inhalation, lift up into the Superman. Now let's hold it for 5. You can keep your arms here if you want, but you can also straighten them up. It's a bit more harder. Hold it for 5. As I said, remind yourself the intention of practice if you want it more relaxed. So you choose the easier versions. If you want to activate yourself more, you choose the harder options. So it depends how you want to feel during and after the practice. That's how you find your variations. 2 and 1. Release, relax down to the ground, and with inhalation, upward facing dog. Feet flat, open up the chest, shoulders back and down. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Let's walk the first dog. Straighten arms, chest goes forward to your knees. Relax your neck, shake your neck out. Look between the legs, arms straight, fully on the ground. You can bend your knees, bring your chest even closer to your legs. So here you want to have your butt back and up. Your chest goes, chest goes there, stretching, and you can bend your knees slightly so your chest goes a bit further. Arms like bit more forward, bit more, yeah, something like this. And then you push the chest, and from here, only here you can start straightening your legs, keeping that stretch here without lifting up, and butt still goes back and up, So this is the feeling you want to generate in your down dog. Having a deep stretch here. Relax. You can stay here as long as you like. You can always go for a child's pose if this gets too intense. Keep on breathing. Now let's take a deep inhalation into the belly, into the chest. And deep exhale. And with next inhalation, walk towards your hands into the forward bend. Keep your feet separated hip width apart. You can grab your elbows just here, letting the gravity do the work for you. Hanging loose. If you want, you can shake and lean from side to side, exploring your legs, really feeling your legs. And from here, let's go for a twist. Put your right hand onto the ground, bend your right knee, and lift your left hand up to the sky. Open up the chest, lift up. So bend your right leg a bit more, You can put your hand on the leg as well if you don't reach the ground. And look up for 5. Really twist. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhalation, forward bend, switch sides. Left hand onto the ground, bend your left knee, open up and lift your right hand up to the sky. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhaling, forward bend. Both hands either on the ground or grabbing your elbows. With inhalation, halfway up, spine parallel to the ground. Lift your arms up to your shins. Look forward. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, bring your arms up to your waist, onto your hips. Option 3, bring your arms over in a cross. Option 4, bring your arms above your head. Choose the option you want to experience here and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, go for the forward bend into the chair pose. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Balancing squat. Lift your heels, lift your chest, lift your arms. You can keep your arms above your head, or you can put them into the pistol. Keep here for 5. If you want to challenge yourself, try lifting your gaze more up to the sky. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation, lift up to a chair pose. You can keep your heels off the ground if you want. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation, straighten your legs, heels off the ground, reach up to the sky, and stand here for 5, 4, smile and remind yourself intention of the practice, 3, 2, and 1. Exhalation, arms in a cross, forward bend. You can keep your heels off the ground if you want, or put them on the ground. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation, stand up, reach up, arms still in a cross. Exhalation, bring your heels onto the ground, palms facing upwards. Let's move the shoulder mobility here. With exhalation, you do the standing cat and cow, tilt the pelvis forward, rotate your palms forward, close the chest, chin to the chest, and with inhalation you open up, pelvis forward, chest forward, not pelvis backward, chest forward, and palms facing upwards and back. So exhalation, rotate palms forward, chin to the chest, pelvis forward, and with inhalation open up, chest open, rotate palms backward, chin up, pelvis back, and continue. Exhale, close, inhale, open, and exhale, close. Synchronize the movements with your breathing. If you want to relax yourself, slow down the breathing, deeper breath. And if you want to activate yourself, feel free to go for faster, shallower breath. Always welcome to practice Ujjayi breathing. Try to really feel and pay attention to the hip, to the chest, to the shoulders. Inhale, open, and with exhalation, step your left leg back, arms go up, and let's go for a goddess pose with cactus. Bend your knees, bend your elbows. Inhale up, exhale down. Elbows back, parallel to the ground, inhale up. Feel free to put your head towards the right, look at your right elbow, make sure it's 90 degrees. With inhalation, go up. Reach up, stretch, exhalation, go down. Look to the left. Look to your left elbow. Inhale up, exhale down. Moving with the breath. Each inhale up, each exhale down. Now there's another option. With inhalation you can go up, and with exhalation you can stay down, stay here in down pose or continue with the breath. It's up to you to choose if you want to continue flow with the breath or you want to stay down here. Opening up the chest, elbows back, and you can wiggle your fingers if you want. If you're having a computer work or anything like that, it's nice to give some movements here in fingers. Keep awareness of your breathing. Awareness of your elbows. So try to keep them parallel to the ground. Shoulders back and down. Arms, if you can, try to keep them upwards. Yep. Awesome. And from here, we have an option staying here in a low pose or straightening your legs if you want. Let's go for a couple of rounds of breath of fire, which is rapid exhalations through the nose, contracting and pulling your abdominal muscles inward. And you can do as many as you want. Just keep on counting and stop whenever you want. And after the last one, you feel like, you take a deep inhale in and hold the exhale fully and hold the breath as long as you like. So breath of fire, as long or as little as you want. Last one, you inhale deeply, exhale deeply, and hold the breath. Whenever ready, feel free to return back to the regular breathing and go into the forward bend. Arms interlaced behind the back, pulling them closer to the ground. You can put your heels slightly outward if you want and toes slightly towards inward. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders here and stay here. With next inhalation, halfway up, spine parallel to ground, arms still pulling back. Hold it for 3. Remind yourself intention of the practice. 2. And 1. Inhalation, stand up. Arms still behind the back, pulling up. Exhale here. Hold it for 3. Open up the chest. 2. And 1. Inhalation, lift your hands up. Reach up to the sky. And exhalation, put your feet shoulder width apart, shake your body out, release any tension. You can jump or just shake your shoulders, do whatever you want. Idea here is to release any tension we might have experienced during the practice, warm up our body a bit, maybe explore some different movements we haven't tried, maybe a bit small dance here. Just loosen up our body. Whenever ready, let's slow down a bit and just give a gentle massage. You can brush yourself, you can massage, do whatever you want. Like, yeah, it's depending on how you want to experience. You can massage, and you can brush, you can grab, anything you like. And try to go through the most of the body, or maybe all of the body. Shoulders, neck, chest, arms. Just tune into everything. Whenever you feel ready, let's continue on with Touchy Twists. So the idea here is to start first of all we start the movement posture slightly knees bent, so they're not locked out, they're not completely straight, but also not really bent, they're just regular, so there's energy flowing from the ground. And then we're moving the hip, and hip and chest is always facing the same direction. Have you practiced Tai Chi?
No.
So let's start from the basics. So the idea here is to move your hip And as you move your chest and hips always pointing in the same direction. So imagine there are two vectors here, and they're always moving. So it's opposed to having your chest moving and hip staying still, or having your hip moving and chest. So you want them always to be in sync, always facing in the same direction. And arms completely relaxed to the sides. So, and you might notice that if you start making movements a bit more faster, your arms slightly, with the force of momentum, inertia, they start wrapping around a bit. And if you make it like impulse like that, they swing a bit. So with arms it should be completely relaxed here. And as you go like this, they start wrapping around and start getting to the feeling how it works. And from here on, you can actually start bending your elbow and start tapping your belly in front of you. You don't have to, but it's a nice coordination exercise, trying to keep your arms still completely relaxed, but only your elbow engaged, so you can try to aim it. Then you can go for the chest, same thing. And you can also go for the shoulder. And on the back, you could try to aim for your kidney, to give a gentle massage for your kidney. Would you like to join for yoga class?
No, thank you.
Okay. Okay, let's slowly slow down. And there's different variation of the same thing we did before, and I like to use it as a rejuvenating and restoring energy during the day. And it brings the left hand onto your right shoulder. You can give a gentle massage here just to tune in. And if everything's fine there's no tension, you go for the sliding across to your opposite hip. So you're going from the right shoulder to the left hip. And then you do the same thing on the other side. Tune in, check your neck and shoulder, and once it feels fine, you can go to across. And you can do it fast, like this. You can do it like really gentle. You can do a massage in between anywhere. And the idea is here that you, first of all, go across. You make this cross here, and you restore energy going in a cross on your whole body. Another one is you kind of make it move as well. You kind of two circles going across your body. And this is nice restoration energy, and also nice reminder to have a neck and shoulder massage. So yeah, this is really awesome. I like to do a couple of times, at least a couple of times to each side. And I usually do one side, the other side, so I don't have to remember which side I did more and which side so you could do like this as well, but then you have to count and remember which side was more and which one less. And just to keep it in a balance, you just do it each to the side. I said you can do it faster, you can do like this, and you can however you want. As I always say, remind yourself intention and how you want to feel. That's how you practice. And from here, whenever you feel like it's enough for a while, let's step forward to the beginning of the mat and let's do the sun salutation. With inhalation, reach your hands up to the sky, and exhalation, forward fold all the way down and relax. With inhalation, halfway up, spine parallel to the ground, look forward, and with exhalation, step back into the plank. Let's hold the plank for 5, 4, if you want a more easier practice, 3, put your knees on the ground. If you want more intense practice, lean forward over to your hands, 2, and 1 exhalation, chaturanga, lower plank, and with inhalation, upward facing dog, open up the chest, exhalation, downward facing dog. You can stay here in down dog if you want, or lift up your left leg up to the sky into the 3-leg dog and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhalation, bring your left leg down and switch sides. Lift your right leg up. If you had your 3-leg dog, feel free to always go for a child's pose. 5, square your hip. 4, so try to square your hip if you want, yeah. Try to straighten your leg. Maybe slow it, bring it lower if you can, and then you lift it up if you can. Yeah. 2. Great. And 1. Exhalation, bring your both legs together into the downward facing dog, and with inhalation, jump or step forward, halfway up, spine parallel to the ground. Exhalation, forward bend all the way down. With inhalation, stand up, arms up, reach up to the sky. Exhalation, mountain pose. Inhale, reach up, arms up to the sky. Exhalation, forward bend all the way down. Inhalation, halfway up, spine parallel to the ground. And let's go for warrior 1. Right leg step back, left leg forward, arms up, reach up to the sky. And let's call the warrior 1 for 5. Try to straighten your arms. You can keep them here, maybe in a pistol. Try to feel what's the difference and choose the option you like the most. 3. You can separate your legs, bring your hips lower down into the 1. Open up in the warrior 2. Open up the chest, hip, arms parallel to each other. Hold it for 5. And lift it higher up. Yeah. 3. 2. And 1. Side bend to the back. Lift up your front arm. Hold it for 5. 4. Smile, remind yourself intentional practice. 3. 2. And 1. Inhalation to the middle. Arms up in a warrior 2. And humble warrior, arms behind the back, interlace the fingers, open up the chest, lift up, and with exhalation, forward bend towards your front leg. Hold it for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhalation, halfway up, spine parallel to the ground. Hold it for 3. 2. Yeah. And 1. Inhalation, lift up into the warrior 1. Exhalation, twist. Right shoulder towards your left knee, twist. Look up. Hold it for 5. 4. Always feel free to go for a bind behind the back. 3. 2. And 1. Inhalation, release the pose. Warrior 1. Lift your arms up. Exhalation, forward bend into the plank. Step back. Feel free to shake your legs out. Release any tension. For 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Exhalation, lower plank. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Open up the chest. Inhale up. And exhalation, downward facing dog. Let's hold the downward facing dog for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. With inhalation, step your right leg forward, switch sides into the warrior 1. Lift arms up. Hold it for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Open up to the warrior 2. Arms parallel to the ground. Look forward towards your right arm and hold it for 5. Maybe separate your legs, sit lower down. 4. Open up the hip parallel to the long side of the mat. 3. Yeah. Maybe a little. Morning. 2. and one side bend to the back. Lift your right hand up to the sky. We'll keep it straight. Hold it for 5, 4, feel the stretch in right side. 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation to the middle, warrior 2. Exhalation, arms behind the back, humble warrior. Open up the chest, chin up, arms behind the back, and exhaling forward bend. All the way down. Now let's hold it for 5. Bend your right knee, separate your hips. 4. Arms going over the head. 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation, halfway up, spine parallel to the ground. Hold the pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation, lift up, warrior 1. Lift up, exhalation, twist. Bring your left shoulder outside of your right knee, arms in front of your chest, pray position, or even a bind behind the back. Choose your option, choose your variation. Hold it for 5, 4. Try to remind yourself your intention of your practice. 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation, lift up, arms up to the sky. Exhalation, plank. Step back, shake your legs out, release any tension, and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhalation, lower plank, chaturanga. You can stay here or relax on the ground for 3. Elbows tight to the body. 2, and 1. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Exhalation, downward facing dog. You can stay in a down dog or bring your right hand to your left leg. Twist, looking underneath your left shoulder. Hold it for 3. Twist. 2, and 1. Inhalation to the middle. Either stay in a down dog or go the same thing for other side. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation to the middle if you had a twist. Exhalation deeper into the down dog. And from here, go into the tabletop position, knees on the ground. Sit down on your heels. Shake your body out. And from here, let's do a bit of a Lollasana. You know Lollasana? So, feet flat. Sit down, put your arms onto the ground next to your knees, and lift your knees towards your chest. You can stay here, bring your knees closer to the chest, or lean more forward and try to lift up. It's really hard pose, so I don't expect anyone to be able to do this as a first try. Intention here is just to keep your knees closer to the chest and just sit here and strengthen your wrists. You already probably feel, and if at any point during the practice you feel too much pain here, release, relax, shake them out, massage any kind of movements, and return back to Lollasana and do back and forward, because this is quite tense, because if you haven't strengthened your wrists, even this is already quite an exercise, quite a toll for the body. So just be mindful, practice without pain. So you can try to all kinds of variations here, maybe lifting, but it's really hard. I remember when I started this, I could not lift. I could maybe lift like this and was immediately down, lift and immediately down, because these muscles we rarely use and they need to be trained. Yeah, but it's fun. Yeah, awesome. And from here, let's cross our legs, sit back onto the ground and go for Navasana. And how I like to do Navasana is usually stay there for a couple of minutes, usually like 3 minutes, and use first lean back and use your arms for support. This is like a safe house where you could stay for a longer while. and you already feel the abs engaging here. And then you can go for a bit more harder version, lifting your legs, maybe parallel to the ground. You can stay here or go back anytime you want to the previous one. And if this is too easy, you can always release your hands. And if this is still too easy, you can straighten your legs as well. So there are many options here how you could practice the boat pose. And we're going to stay here for around 3 minutes. So feel free to choose any option, change them, go back and forward, harder, easier, easier, harder, or just easy, easy, easy. So it's more of a mindfulness practice here, and practicing according to your intention. And also a bit of a willpower, in a sense that abs should be engaged all the time, not going hard, hard, hard and then completely stopping. No, it's hard, 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 easy, easy, easy. Keep observing your breath. Don't hold your breath. Now let's actually do a bit of a breath work. So inhale for count of 4, exhale for count of 6. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Around 30 seconds left. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Deep inhale into your belly, into your chest. And deep exhale. And exhaling slowly, gently, roll yourself down into the regular pose. Shake your legs out. And from here, let's roll ourselves down onto the ground and go into the Setu Bandasana. With inhalation, lift your pelvis, lift your chest, shuffle your shoulders close to each other, interlace your fingers underneath your back. And hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhalation, lower yourself down to the ground slowly with control. And from here, let's bring your legs up, shake them out. You can stay here or go for a shoulder stand, lifting your butt off the ground, putting your arms closer to your shoulder blades, engaging your quads. Choose your options, variations, and wherever you find yourself today on this practice, try to enjoy it. Remind yourself your intention of the practice, smile, and let's hold it for 10. Keep observing your breath. Each inhale, exhale, 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 2, and 1. Exhaling Halasana. Bring the legs over the head. You can keep your arms over to the lower back or bring them onto the ground. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhalation. Lower yourself down to the ground and find yourself in that easy seated position. Release any tension. Shake your body out. Sit upright. And from here, let's go for a brief forward bend. You can just walk your hands forward, keep them behind the back, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation. Lift yourself up into the seated position. Let's go for a bumblebee breath. You know that one? Bumblebee breath. Close your eyes, put your index and middle finger onto your eyes. Close your ears, either tapping or putting your thumb inside of it. So you have sound vibrations more closed inside. Your ring finger goes onto your nostrils, opening and closing, regulating outflow of the breath. Open up the chest, shoulders parallel to the ground and backwards. You take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose, humming letter M. And feel free to do a couple of rounds here. Take a deep inhale in and hum. Return back to the regular breathing. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Pray position. Inhale, lift our arms up to the sky. Reach up, stretch. Exhalation, bring them down in front of your chest. Either pray position or covering your heart. Take a deep inhale into your belly, into your chest. And with exhalation, enchanting mantra Om with gratitude. Take a deep inhale in. As we're sitting here, let's take a brief moment to check into our body. Notice any senses and sensations, keeping your eyes closed.
Like every sport it is, just to clear our head, but not
Notice the physical senses. Notice the wind brushing against your skin. Notice the places where you touch the mat, touch the ground. Notice the smells around you for a brief moment. Maybe take a deeper inhale and exhaling, let it
I
go.
think just because the tummy there.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe notice there's a taste in your mouth.
Yeah, but you got to keep it warm. Inside?
Pay a brief moment to observe all the sounds around you.
Yeah, no, it's closed for a while.
Then check into your eyes, keeping them closed, seeing what colors are there behind your eyelids,
Do you do like matches or it's just one?
and then switch your awareness towards your mind
That matches. No,
and observe your
opposite.
thoughts coming in and out of your mind.
Another table tennis as well. Which is a bit of an awkward spot.
And then finally,
But I people make fun of it.
bring your awareness towards
When I said I'm doing inline skating,
your heart. Feel free to have a deeper inhale into your heart and then observe how do you feel emotionally.
What to do for a sport? I wanted to go outside and then like running. Like what can I do? Oh, let's try it. And I really liked it. I even bought new ones, like professional ones. But everybody's like, huh? Are you doing that? Why? It's for children. No.
You can stay here as long as you like, keep observing, practice any type of meditation. Or if you feel like it, you can always lay down into Savasana for a couple of moments, the corpse pose.
There was like a big park with a square, and the guy just came with a car, brought the stuff, brought the music.
Savasana is separating your legs, hip width apart, opening up the palms, facing upward, closing eyes,
For
and relaxing the body
for an hour, yeah,
onto the ground.
go around.
Oh, funny. Was it the one with four wheels behind each other or like two? Yeah, no, I mean in this case. The space itself, because sometimes they have like four in a row.
So lay down on the ground,
And sometimes they have
relax.
two in front and two.
I think that was 20.
Yeah, yeah, they're fun as well. I can't do it because I almost fell over.
Right.
Because they have the brake in the front.
Yeah.
But if you
If you do too
bend
much.
over a little bit too much, you will fall. It's over.
But then this is somebody doing, you know, it's so attractive.
Release any control of your breath, return back to the regular breathing.
I recently found the old roller skates from my father from his childhood in the center. The ones where you have four in a square.
Also nice. The colorful ones. Could you still use them, or would it totally dried out and?
They're usable, but they're terrible. And just 40 years old. So.
Yeah.
Morning, morning.
But London has a lot of these smaller hills, no?
I don't go inside. Just go straight out of town, between the fields and just the natural area.
Oh, we go both
Like that. Between the cows and the sheep, it's just, well, if the road is hard, you can go there. No, I don't like the city. They have the traffic lights and you have the lights.
Hast du gehad?
It's way too dangerous.
Yeah. There's the lake. Yeah.
I've been there a couple of weeks ago, yeah.
With the small sailboats and
So I have to go around like 10 kilometers or something. Then I first take a car. Just to avoid the city.
yeah.
You can stay here as long as you like, and whenever ready, start moving your fingers and toes, reintroducing movement back into the body, having any movements, stretch, twists, waking up, and with your own time, your own style, lifting up into the seated position. Namaste. Thank you so much. As always, if you like this video, like, share, comment and subscribe for the channel for more videos like these.